Perfect Dark is dead. Honestly, good. I wasn't exactly lining up to play Woke Chin, the reboot anyway, but here's the kicker. Xbox has also laid off 9,000 people. Canned multiple games on top of that, and somehow still can't finish a title that they announced 4 years ago. It's like watching a $3 trillion tech company speedrun failure. Look, I love Xbox, but right now they are fumbling so hard, it's embarrassing. Are they part of the Dallas Cowboys? Because it seems like it. This week in gaming, it feels like a funeral procession, guys. Perfect Dark is reportedly canceled. And Rare's Everwild is also canceled. And Microsoft is also swinging the axe left and right, laying people off. And before anyone even says, but layoffs happen, this is part of the business. Well, yeah, when you're actually releasing games is part of it, but Xbox has turned into a vaporware company somehow, almost like an art form. So let's start with Perfect Dark. Okay, remember when Xbox showed it off like last year and it was the second coming? It was like, oh my god, they gave us a flashy trailer, and then we had the new Joanna Dark design that looked like she was styled by a Tumblr mod and said, oh look, it's almost done, guys. Well, apparently almost done meant not even close, bud. Now fast forward to now, layoffs are hitting and the game's canceled again. And yes, I'm going to say it. This is what happens when you design games for social media clout. You have that big old chin. Instead of actually making the game for fans, nobody asked for woke chin Joanna. We wanted the badass from the N64 and 360 era days, not a glorified tech demo or some kind of like trailer that basically doesn't show actual gameplay. And no corporate approved diversity vibes, all right? This is what happens. You F around, you find out. I had a feeling that this game eventually was not going to come out. And even though it sucks, trust me, I'm with you guys. If you played Perfect Dark and you're a retro gamer, I'm with you. I get it. It sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. What movie is that from? Leave the comment in the description down below if you know exactly what movie that's from. But wait, there's more of this. Remember Everwild, that game from Rare? It's canceled. What a shame. Rare can't even get its games out. What's the last game that Rare made? I remember they made that Battletoads remake, and that was like it. This thing's been missing in action since 2019. They announced Everwild in 2019, guys. We're going into the middle of 2025 now. You couldn't get hyped for it, even if you wanted to, because it's literally vaporware. And that's what it seems like all Xbox does now. I'll be amazed if Fable even comes out at this point. Zenimax, this new MMO that's been in development since 2018 that they have coming out, that's gone too. And didn't they spend billions on Zenimax? Are we noticing a trend here, guys? Xbox announces a game, shows us a logo, a coming soon or a year date, everyone claps, and then it vanishes for 5 years, and then it quietly gets axed, while Phil Spencer gives us another apology tour on Kind of Funny. It's facts. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Fable doesn't come out, if Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't come out, because literally it's been radio silent for any of those games as well. We saw a brief trailer, an ugly character or two here, and then absolutely nothing. And here's the thing, guys. Microsoft keeps hiring armies of developers, buying up studios to make 3 trailers a year. I swear to God, they've turned Xbox Game Studios into a PowerPoint factory. Because that's all we see now is trailer, 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 trailer. That's it. Nothing. No substance. No games ever coming out. 9,000 people. 9,000 people. That's a small town. Just lost their livelihoods, their jobs. And most of them were probably working on games that we'll never even see. That will never ever come out, never see the light of day. And that's sad, okay? I am picking fun of it and laughing and making jokes, but it is sad to see everything that's been announced that we'll never see. And don't even get me started on Embracer Group, okay? Everybody's favorite company. Those guys treat game studios like expired yogurt, okay? Volition got nuked after one flop. Crystal Dynamics is on thin ice. This isn't the last game that's getting canceled. Perfect Dark is probably the first domino out of many going on. So right now, if you look on Twitter, if you look on social media, YouTube, fans are melting down, okay? RGT85 made his video talking about it, giving his take. He ain't too happy. We've also seen Vera Dark, Dreamcast guy, you name it. Several people are making their videos talking about this. I wanted to give my take on it. I think I even saw a post about one guy saying if Perfect Dark is canceled, he's selling every Xbox console that he owns. Like, that's the point that we've reached where fans are annoyed. And then apparently there's other people that are saying they've been waiting since 2005 for this game and they're absolutely done. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hold your breath anymore when it comes to these companies, especially Microsoft and Xbox, okay? They're a corporation. They see money. They only care about profits. If there's too many losses, if they're not making enough money in return, they're going to cancel and lay off people. It's a given. I believe their fiscal year just ended, actually. I think Microsoft's fiscal year starts July 1st, so they just did the report for that. I think their fiscal year's different or something. I don't know. I heard some kind of rumor or speculation on that, which is why layoffs are happening. But yeah, Xbox has been putting games that are just entirely forgettable, okay? Remember Redfall? Right? Xbox promised the world and gave us Redfall. A game that just totally flopped. That one was like levels of like floppiness that we haven't seen in quite some time. And people are asking, how is a $1 trillion company like Microsoft, like Xbox, still not able to make games? You're buying all the talent, all the studios in the world, and you can't make games? And honestly, I don't have a good answer for it. If you figure it out, call Phil Spencer, because there's a problem. If you're spending this much money on video game studios, you own this many properties, this many IPs like Perfect Dark, Battletoads, you name it. All the things that they have underneath the Zenimax Activision banner, and you're having trouble making video games, there's something wrong. There's a leadership issue. There's probably too many corpos getting involved. I don't know. At this point, is it money laundering? You tell me, guys, because this doesn't make sense at all right here. And the problem isn't just delays with Xbox, it's trust. Xbox has lost a lot of benefit of the doubt with gamers. Announcements do not mean anything anymore. You could literally just slap a logo, make a trailer, and say, oh, here's an announcement. That Perfect Dark trailer last year, guys, was just another fake out to keep stockholders happy. That's ultimately it. This is how you burn your community out, though. You got to remember the consumer. Remember the Knights of the Old Republic remake? That got nuked into oblivion the second people found out that Sam Maggs was involved, that activist. When you build your game around a press release, like, oh, here's a trailer, here's a press release, here's something, instead of actual gameplay, don't be shocked when no one shows up to the funeral for it. When nobody cares anymore, which is the point that it seems like we're getting to right now. And Embracer, let's not pretend they care about us, guys. They invest in everything, then they dump it the second that it doesn't make 5 times the money. Restructuring is their favorite word, but translation is you're fired, right? Zenimax was making a fantasy MMO codenamed Blackbird since like 2018, and that's gone now too. Since 2018, almost a decade in development, just gone. Just like that. And yeah, maybe that one would have been cool. MMOs can be fun. I know they have big followings. But if you spend 7 years plus, almost to a decade, making nothing anyone could play, anyone could see, I can't feel bad when that project gets scrapped, okay? We never had it to begin with. It was all Vaporware. And look, I'm not trying to dance on the grave of canceled games. But this is getting a bit much. The industry is on fire, in my opinion. People are losing their jobs, and that sucks. But Xbox needs to stop over-promising and under-delivering. That's the problem here. They have no structure. Stop hyping up titles 5 years early. Okay, if it's not coming out anytime soon, don't make a trailer about it. Stop turning trailers into lies. Don't announce your stuff if it's not coming out within the next year or two, okay? Nintendo does a good job not over-announcing stuff. Give or take a Metroid Prime 4 here or there. But for the most part, it's stuff that's coming out that year. And Perfect Dark honestly deserved better, guys. But if Woke Chin was what the final product was going to be, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best, guys. But if you're tired of this same cycle where we get trailers, we get cancellations after silence, then stick around, hit that subscription button right here, guys. I'm going to keep calling this stuff out until Xbox or Nintendo, Sony, whoever gets it together, because I'm equal opportunity with calling these companies out Somebody has to, all right? So hit that sub button. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.